Wow. How long was that? 4 minutes and 51 seconds. It actually felt like a 2-minute song. So I guess that's a good sign. So the first thing, my first impressions of what I liked about it is that it flew by. Like I said, that's a good sign. It means my brain wanted more. I love this progression. That's always a great sound. And then the main progression was very uplifting. Almost like they could use this for another intro if they ever wanted to, because it's got that excitement that it builds up to. So I really love the B minor progression. It went B minor to D to A to F sharp minor, I believe. My ear kept wanting to change it to F sharp major to make it more like the Unforgiven, but it was more like Fade to Black. Okay, so that was great when he kicked into the solo, and since we're in B minor, it made sense for him to play, but I thought he was gonna do a lot more in this area because Kirk loves going like. I don't have too much distortion because I didn't know what to expect, if it was gonna be clean or distorted, so I kind of put it in the middle, but not the best lead tone ever, but that's the kind of stuff Kirk loves to do. So I thought it was great that he jumped up into this position, 14th position, and he was doing a lot of Fade to Black type soloing. So you had the diatonic aspect to it, but he was still doing his patented pentatonic motifs while he was playing within that diatonic scale. I'd have to go back and listen to it, but it sounded like he was going like. He was using both the A and the G as he was doing that pattern, which sounded great. The solo sounded both spontaneous but also orchestrated, which is a great balance to hit because you don't always want to sound like everything's pre-planned. Maybe there was some spontaneity to it, possibly not, but it had that feel to it, which I liked. It gave it really good energy. And I know Kirk said he was nervous about releasing this, but after listening to this, I have to tell you, Kirk, if you're watching this, you have nothing to worry about, man. This is amazing. It sounds like something a very accomplished composer who does like soundtracks would create. So I really love it. It really has that classic feel while sounding brand new, and that's always something that's hard to achieve. So I guess I really love that marriage of that kind of Western feel mixed with metal, rock and metal kind of sounds, and it really gives it that grittiness that I like. I guess if I had to add one thing to it, at the very end, I think I would have done the B minor and I would have done some sort of like, I don't know, some kind of Bigsby dive. It's funny because I was gonna say Quentin Tarantino could use this kind of music in one of his movies and it would fit perfectly, especially if he did that little Bigsby dip. Maybe Pulp Fiction Part 2 or something. Okay, so that's my initial reaction to this, and I can't wait to check out the rest of it, but I'm gonna wait because I might do another reaction video to one of the other songs. We'll see what he releases next. But I love the feeling of being excited for something because sometimes that doesn't happen. Sometimes I feel like I'm jaded. I've heard so much music in my life that I don't get that excited anymore about new releases. But I got real excited for this one. A lot of it has to do with being a huge Metallica fan since the age of 12. And by the way, it's really hard for me to say anything negative about it because this is gonna sound bad, but I had low expectations. I was kind of expecting Kirk to do maybe a bluesy type thing where he was just gonna do his patented licks over the top of it. So when I heard this, it was kind of refreshing to go, okay, he took it in a whole nother direction. Now I don't know what to expect with the rest of the album, but even if it's bluesy, kind of like something off load, I'll still give it a chance because I love to keep an open mind. I wanna see what Kirk has been dreaming up all these years. You know, ever since he was talking about losing all those riffs, he said he recorded a bunch of riffs into his phone one time and then lost it. I always wondered what was on those recordings. And maybe with this solo album, we'll get a little bit of a glimpse of what we were missing out on. All right, everyone, I hope you liked that review. Let me know in the comments what you thought of that song. And try not to give away any of the other stuff because I'm excited to check them out later. So, okay, everyone, thanks for watching. We'll catch you at the next video. Bye-bye.